Hey guys, it's Bob Fernger, and I'm back with another 8-minute call and talking about all sorts of stuff. You can check them out here in my YouTube channel. They're on TikTok now, they're on Facebook, Twitter. In any case, today I want to talk to you about something that holds us all back. We all have fear, right? And there's really two types of people. One, fear just wins. It overtakes you, keeps you from achieving the things you want, or meeting the people you want to meet, or having the opportunities you want to have. And then there's other people. They have fear too, but they move forward no matter what. So let's beat fear, okay? Number one, there's all sorts of acronyms for fear, but I'm just going to tell you the truth. It's not real. It's in your mind. Now that might make it real for you, but it's not real. Let's say you're going for a raise with your boss. Well, gazillions of people throughout the years go and ask their boss for a raise. Maybe you're nervous about it. The boss knows you're nervous about it. The only reason you wouldn't ask for a raise is one, you don't deserve it, or two, you're afraid. So it's real simple. It's part of the process of life to get what you want. And the people who get what they want are the ones who go and get what they want. And so that doesn't mean they're afraid. If I went to get a raise from my boss, I'd still be nervous. But my mindset would be, this will be so great. I'm going to go in and I'm going to ask for whatever it is I want. Because right now I don't have it. So what's my worst case scenario? My worst case is I'm in the same position and I now know more about how my boss feels about me. Or I learned something that I can do to get the money I think I deserve, right? You're a guy, you see a good-looking gal in a restaurant. Now, the vast majority of guys, very few guys will actually make a move, but the vast majority of guys will look at her, maybe try to get a little bit closer, hope she says something. What a chicken that is, huh? When in fact, an attractive woman is probably attractive to most people, which means she probably gets approached a lot. So it's not going to be unusual. So what's your approach? Go, look, I just find you attractive. I'd like to talk to you. And so then I always go to the worst case scenario. What's the worst case scenario? Maybe you went with friends and they make fun of you. But you know what? Your friends were all standing back. They were more chicken than you were to make the move. Or maybe she's just rude, or maybe you find out something like she's waiting for someone. Perfectly fine. That's perfect. Or she's not interested. But here's the deal. You got up to bat. And here's what I've learned about getting up to bat. The more at bats, the better you get. Now, if you're like the other guys who stayed back on the other side of the room and didn't make a move, to me, you're a chicken, right? Because that could have been the woman of your dreams. That could have been the opportunity. But because you didn't even take the shot, you'll never know. It was about 10 years ago. I was at a restaurant. I was going to be the featured speaker at a conference the next day. Bunch of people from my team, two different teams that were on my team are there. And I probably manipulated a little bit, but I saw two attractive women and had no idea who they really were. And I just said, I assumed this one was with the man next to her. The other one was not with a man next to her. And I just said, is it okay if I sit between you? Now I had an alternative motive. It's because I don't want to sit on one side of the table or the other and ignore one side or the other. But I picked to sit between the two attractive girls. So the one on my left, I was a single guy. I had no problems talking to people. So I just started talking to her. And it appeared that she was not interested in doing anything weird, but like she's interested in my conversation. She's laughing at my stupid jokes. And so I kept moving forward. Today, that woman's my wife. Now, if I'm a chicken and I don't talk to that woman, I'll have a wife and two beautiful children. Now, I'm not better than you. I'm sitting there going, wow, this chick is much younger than me. She's like smoking hot. And I'm thinking, Never know. Could strike out. But I'm going to get up to bat. You see, here's life. The clock keeps ticking, right? Somebody asks you to make a speech and you chicken out. Well, guess what? That's lost opportunity. Not just that you chickened out, but it's lost opportunity. And people now know that about you. So how do you get over making a speech? You just do. In every event that's different, outside my norm, outside my comfort zone, this is one of the things, outside of praying to Jesus and believing he will deliver me, and I know he does, I just say to myself, no matter what happens, this is going to be over tonight. Got to take a test. No matter what happens, that test will be over this afternoon. If you're a guy or a gal and you're wanting to meet someone and you've approached them, no matter what happens, that moment's going to be over with. And now I've logged more data or more information. No matter what happens, I went for that big time job. And once I got outside the normal young person jobs, I went for the biggest jobs available. So I ended up being CEO and president of several large national companies. Again, I'm not bragging. All I knew was I was going to miss every single shot I didn't take. And missing the shots was actually more important as I grew and matured than even getting the result. Because whether it was getting turned down for a raise or not getting a job or a relationship or an opportunity, what did I do? I learned. Whether it was things I had to improve on or things I just wanted to stay away from. So here's the deal. I know who's keeping you from it, besides your own mind, emotions, lack of self-esteem, all that, is we have an enemy. And I'm going to go into the enemy in future calls with you. But we definitely have an enemy. And you know what the enemy's job is? To keep you from your best, whatever that may be. And what's the best way to keep you from your best? Keeping you from even getting up to bat. So if you want to win in this world, if you want to be an overcomer, take your swings at bat. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter if you stumble over the speech. I've literally stopped in the middle of a speech and said, like I was freaked out, and said, I got to go to the bathroom. It happened to me twice. And I've given speeches to 15, 20,000 people. Doesn't matter if you don't get the job. I haven't gotten every job I wanted. I took the shot on everyone. I haven't gotten every opportunity, but I took the shot. All I'm telling you is, I'm not better. I have as many fears or potential fears that the way to overcome them is, remember, it's going to be over with. At some point, the conversation or the job you tried to get or the opportunity, it didn't come your way. So that's your worst case, but you got up to bat. Get up to bat, guys. So many more things will happen for you. So many more things. God bless. Have a great day.